Hey there, this is Fernie Ceballos again in video number 2. Now, yesterday you learned a very super cool, simple trick from Shane on how to reduce your Facebook marketing costs by as much as 95%, which is probably something you want to do before you start marketing with Facebook, so good for you. Today we're going to take it up a notch, and Facebook marketing secret number 2 is being delivered by my friend Andrew Murray. Andrew is actually a student of a colleague of mine who has gone on to do extraordinary things in both network marketing and internet marketing. The secret he begins sharing with you today, and we'll go into in more detail tomorrow, has to do with something in Facebook advertising we call custom audiences. What this technique allows you to do is to literally extract information from fan pages and Facebook groups created by your competitors and specifically target those followers and customers with your marketing message. Essentially, your competitors spent a lot of money to attract people who might be interested in their products and services, and you're basically silently swooping in like a wolf in the night and retargeting them for your business. Ethically, of course. Andrew will also be showing you how to retarget your existing leads and customers like a digital stalker so that they constantly are being reminded of your brand and services. Trust me, this goes a long way as far as creating repeat business and even having a second chance with leads who haven't become customers of yours yet. So enjoy the training, and we'll see you in a little bit after the video.
Dr. Murray, Andrew Murray, your turn.
Andrew, you're awesome.
You got a stalker.
All right, so I've only got 5 minutes. I'm going to go really fast. I did this a little bit different than everyone else. There's 3 things you need to know about me. Number 1, I was recently in a company. I was a number 4 enroller with over 180,000 reps. I did it in 7 months. I did it all online. Number 2, I recently launched a product called the Facebook Cash Method that did over 140K. And it's the number 1 best-selling Facebook product on JVZoo. And number 3, about 8 months ago, my 4-year-old son got sick, and I had to totally revamp my whole business. So my wife immediately needed to start working. We were cooking bone broths. We're doing like all this crazy stuff. And in 2 months, we replaced our income. And then now our income's way higher, and it's completely past about 4 times higher. So what I'm going to teach you about is multidimensional marketing. This is the new game of marketing, and you have to understand this. I want you to think about, and don't take notes because you get this whole presentation later. So imagine you're on my autoresponder, and then you pop into Facebook, and you see a post from me, okay? And then every time you log into Facebook, you see a Facebook ad, and that's my Facebook ad. Then you're doing some research on YouTube. You're looking for a good video to
yeah, you always got a Facebook ad with my picture, don't you? Every time I go to my own page, I'm like, what the? Come on, man.
But yeah, but don't listen to him. But yeah, and then if you're a customer, you're going to get an automated thank you from me. You're going to get postcards to buyers. Okay, it's called multidimensional. It's moving into the new realm. You got to stand out, folks. So what I'm going to teach you about is how to do cheap, effective Facebook ads. I don't have much time. Who wants to hear about that? Okay, cool. So I'll continue. All right, so the real key is custom audiences, and this is way more powerful than Facebook ads. Okay, and it's a subtle nuance, but it's very important. That's why I want you to pay attention. First off, it's much more targeted than likes, and what basically allows you to do is to retarget or to target your advertising to your past customers, to your current customers, to future customers, and prospects. And you can use this in conjunction with your AWeber list, your Google contacts, and more. I'm going to teach you how to do that right now. And it's going to be able to brand yourself and create more buzz. Now, I want you to imagine your prospects starting to see you in multiple channels, okay, multi-channel marketing. That's very powerful. Now, the one thing I want you to understand about lead generation, okay, and this is very key, always look for the source, okay? Your lead generation has to be highly targeted. That's the number 1 thing. And much like Shane was talking about, when you filter out your non-core audience, when you know how to filter that stuff out, you're going to drop your cost per lead. And this is how to do Facebook big and how to do it to win, because I always play to win. So what this basically is retargeting. And retargeting makes you appear like Superman. Okay? The number one of the problems with this industry, with new people making sales, is there's a cynicism, and people don't necessarily trust you. Okay? So this allows you to build know, like, and trust faster. Okay? And it exponentially, makes you look bigger than you are. So I want to know who in this room has a list of more than 200 people, like on an autoresponder. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Who doesn't have a list of 200 people or doesn't have a list at all? I want you to raise your hand. Okay. Now, I'm talking to you people. Keep your hands up for a second. Keep your hands up for a second. Now, of you people, how many of you have less than 200 people in your iPhone or your Google Contacts or your Outlook or whatever you use? If you have less than 200, then lower your hand. Okay, so a whole bunch of hands went down. Okay, and what that means is that you have unutilized assets. All right, now, one of the things you could do is you can actually upload custom audiences, you know, and actually upload your subscribers. So a lot of people don't understand Facebook, Google+, it's all about user data. It's all about tracking from their point of view. They want to track and filter and advertise to you better. So who wants to understand how I use data to get cheaper leads? Okay, cool. All right, so Rapleaf. All right, this is a list I built on YouTube of about 8,000 people. Upload it to rapleaf.com. It's going to tell me the demographics. So when you go into Facebook, you don't have to think, oh, do I want to market this to women or men or what demographic? You know, if you've got a list, it'll tell you who you resonate with anyhow. So pop into the Power Editor, press audiences, and then press create audience, okay? And there's 3 different things that you can upload here. You can upload emails, phone numbers, or user IDs, okay? Emails and phone numbers, what's gonna happen is, you know, download your Google Contacts or your Aweber list. Upload them, upload the emails. It's gonna look, and if there is a matching Facebook profile with that email, that's gonna go in your custom audience. You're gonna be able to not only, you know, they'll be getting emails from you, but they're also gonna be getting Facebook ads from you. Who thinks that's pretty fucking cool? All right. Now, I'm just going to mention user IDs real quick. Okay, everyone has, this is not a username, this is your user ID. It's hidden in the source code. Go to graph.facebook.com/username. That number there, that's going to be your Facebook ID. I'm a little bit over. I just have 2 seconds more to go here. There is tools like this, if you don't have a list, where you can actually pull all the Facebook user IDs out with one click. Okay, you can search a group. Now, I want to know who in this audience thinks that there's a group on Facebook that would be a good market for your home business. So this is what you can do to start marketing. So I hope you can see that this is pretty applicable. You go to advanced options. Number 2 is where you enter the custom audience. Number 3 is where you exclude audiences. So if you only have one product, people have already bought it, exclude them. It's going to drop your cost per lead. And number 4, that's your estimated reach. But I want you to imagine being everywhere. I want you to imagine what if you went home from no excuses today and you implemented this, even if you don't have a list right now, even if you just have, you know, those contacts on your iPhone or your Google Contacts, your Outlook, and you start retargeting those people, and I want you to imagine being everywhere. And if you think that can make a big difference in your business, then I want you to howl like a freak when it comes to voting and help me win this sucker.
I like a little bit of passion. One question for you. Okay. The Power Editor, where is that?
Power Editor, it's in Google Chrome, okay? You have to download Google Chrome. It's the only reason I download Google Chrome, because there's no other way to access the Power Editor than if you use Google Chrome, because I'm paranoid about Google tracking me. Okay,
cool. All right, that's it. Use your time. Sit down, sir.
Okay,
very good.
You.
Give him a hand. Very good, very good.
God, I love Andrew. He's full of energy, and he knows his stuff too. Now, Andrew gave you a glimpse into the possibilities with custom audiences. Tomorrow, our buddy Robert will continue where Andrew left off and talk more about how he finds and scrapes the user IDs from targeted groups and secretly advertises to them directly. Now, as you can see, this stuff can be a little difficult to follow if you don't fully understand how Facebook marketing works, and especially if you haven't developed an overall Facebook lead strategy yet. Developing a strategy is critical to long-term success with Facebook. So click the link below to learn more about our FB Traffic Cheats course and learn how we generate up to 100 leads per day with Facebook. It's taught by Facebook marketing queen Michelle Pescosolido and No Excuses co-founder Raymond Fong, 2 of the foremost authorities on traffic and lead generation in the entire industry. Now, tomorrow is your 3rd and final video. We look forward to seeing you then. Take care.